Welcome to Crystal Falls Stadium. AAA action coming at you on the show. It's the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders taking on the Worcester Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. On the hill here today, Cutter Crawford. He'll mix and match with the four-seam fastball and cutter, and that can be really effective if he can tunnel his pitches consistently. The batter's expecting the straight heater, but then that late cutting action makes the contact much weaker, and that'll help you get some outs. Hitters will have to be disciplined and get good recognition if they want to do damage in this one. Little chopper rolls foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Grounder left side, Grissom. Jumps and throws, safe at first as they can't make the play. Great effort on the jump throw, but not able to get the batter hustling down the line to first base. Still a good job to even make that play close. Now the third baseman, Pablo Reyes.
Hey!
Runner at first, nobody out. Now a flare off the bat. And that'll get down for a hit. Lead runners around second. Runners at the corners now, nobody out. Back-to-back singles. He definitely didn't get all of that one, but he was able to get the hands in far enough that the ball carried into the outfield and got down for a hit. Ben Rice now at the plate. That's in there. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Grounded to third, could be two. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. I know they got the run in there, but when you have runners on the corners with nobody out, you're hoping to throw up a crooked number. After the double play, they're starting from scratch. Next to bat for the Rail Riders, Grant Richardson.
One ball. No strike.
Two balls, no strikes the count. Downstairs. And there's ball full.
Take it, base.
That is it. The left fielder, number 8.
Runner at first. Digging in for the Rail Riders, Elijah Dunham.
Ball one. 1-0.
Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. Crawford checks the runner.
He's saved.
And now the 2-0.
Strike one.
Richardson leading off first with two away. Swings and fouls it off, and he'll need a new bat. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. The next offering misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Swings through that one for a strikeout. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Scranton Wilkes-Barre ahead in this game, 1-0. Welcome back. On the hill here today, JT Brubaker. Here's some more information. Definitely known for using a sinker and working down in the zone. That can be dangerous in this age of launch angles, and he'll need to be able to hit the corners and mix up locations. If he can work it inside on same-side hitters, he could have a really good game. Against opposite-handed batters, he needs to aim for the front hip so it fades back over the inside edge. The 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. That's not going to entice a disciplined hitter to swing. Got to bring that slider closer to the plate. Next pitch finds the zone. The count is full.
Okay.
That was one you'll want back right in the heart of the zone. Got to punish that. This one is labeled. It's got a chance. On the warning track and hauls it in. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Just the 1 run they're down right now, and that's not the biggest challenge. They can't be too passive about it, though. The later it gets, the more you feel the pressure to put up some runs yourself. And the batter will be the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom.
Huh. 0-1.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off at the plate, they'll do it again. 1 out and the base is empty. Inside, nearly clipped the hitter. Line, and that's a base knock. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Alex Pinellas. Throw over to first, dives back in, safe.
Yes.
Runner at first, 1 away. For a base hit to right center. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Here's the throw, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton, and he took advantage of a mistake from the pitcher. Got to bury that inside breaking ball, or it can turn into a pretty juicy pitch to hit. One out and runners on the corners. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Tyler Miller. The 0-1. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. Huge K there. Couldn't tie the ball game, so the next batter will need to pick him up and bring that tying run in.
Anthony.
Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Roman Anthony.
One ball. No
This
strike.
one's in the dirt. No action on the bases, though. Runners at the corner posts with 2 away.
Ball 2.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. The 2-0. On the ground. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left stranded. We go on to inning number 2. The Rail Riders out in front, 1-0. The Rail Riders at the plate in the second inning.
The designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
And they say he went.
No balls. 1 strike. That's a ball.
Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. 1-2, here's the pitch. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Jordy Vivas.
At the plate, Jordy Vivas. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Swinging a high fly ball out to left. 2 away.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Alexander.
The shortstop, the next to hit. And there's a ball. 2 outs, bases empty. And it's 1-1. He must have been sitting on something
1-1.
off speed. That one in there. And the count 1-2. Swings and flares it. A little bloop single. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. Here's the catcher, Rafael Flores.
Up.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Goes down looking on that one. 1 runner left aboard, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Philip
The right
Sykes.
fielder, Philip Sykes.
No, that's a ball.
That's a frustrating moment. That one didn't look terribly outside, but he's handling it well on the mound. One-0 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. In there at the knees.
1-2.
Blooper to right, and it stays fair.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Next up, the designated hitter, Max Ferguson. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
That's a ball. Strike. Ooh.
Sykes
One ball,
on
one
at
strike.
first with nobody out. This to third, Reyes. There's one.
He's out.
That is a terrific double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned.
Team up.
Carson Seamus getting ready to hit.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Two outs and nobody aboard.
Hey! 1-1.
Swings through it. Some nasty
One ball,
action on
two
his
strikes.
sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Two balls, two strikes, the count with 2 away. On the ground, right side, Bibas. There with plenty of time, inning over. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Heading on now to the top of the third. The Rail Riders lead it 1-0. On to the next inning. The batter now, Everson Pereira.
The center fielder, Everson Pereira.
He swings and fouls one off. 0-1 now. And there's a strike. In the dirt. And that's outside. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting.
So up next, Pablo Reyes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. Miller under it. And 2 away now. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them.
Right.
Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Ben Rice. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Top of the zone for a called strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. The left-handed batter waits. Three up and 3 down in this inning. They go down 1-2-3. As we go to the last of the third, digging in now for the Red Sox, Blake Sabol.
Nope, low one.
To the right side. And there's 1 down.
He's out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Back to the top of the order here. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Hup. 0-1.
Lifted in the air to right center. Richardson on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Grissom, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Hup.
And the count 1-2. Slider misses away. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Pitcher's got to be wondering what's going to get the swing and a miss. He might need to change speeds or locations, if only to change things around. Next one's popped in the air into right, and that's the third out. We move on to inning number 4. The Rail Riders have the edge, 1-0. It's the start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Grant Richardson.
Number 13, Grant Richardson.
Huh.
Cut on and missed, and the count is 0-2. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Now here's the 0-2. And a curve misses outside. Here's a fly to left. Anthony on the way in. One up, one down.
The batter, the left fielder, Elijah Dunham.
Here's the left fielder, Elijah Dunham. Struck out swinging the first time.
Strike! Whoa! No ball. One strike.
Next one's fouled back. Liner, base hit. So one on now with one away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Dominic Smith will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. Sliced hard, but foul. Smith stands at 6 foot even, 29 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Dunham over at first with one down. Crawford throws over. Dunham dives back in safely. The 0-1 offering. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one missed. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Jorby Bibas.
Jorby Bibas.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. This pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. 1 left on base, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We're back here at the ballpark. I'm Ben Gelman bringing you the action, and leading off the bottom of the 4th, Alex Pinellas.
Ball. 1-0. That's out the corner.
Hit hard on a line. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Miller.
Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Tyler Miller. Went down on strikes the first time through.
One ball, no strike.
Late swing, fouled to the left. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1.
Ball.
It's 2-1 now, and he's got to be wondering when that fastball's going to come. Might be on this next pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 strikes on him, and he's already struck out in this one. You'd like to see the pitcher attack and finish him off. Way outside, and it's 3-2. Grounder to the left side, and that's a fair ball. The tying run is aboard. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. So digging in, Roman Anthony.
Ball 1.
Want to know? Here's the pitch.
Ball.
The 2-0 in for a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And the 2-2. Outside. Keep your eye on that runner at first on 3-2. He could be going, and he's more than capable of stealing second if the batter fans. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at first, 1 away. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It one-hops off the wall. Might be trouble. Coming around third. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. We're tied at 1. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Bit risky from the pitcher with that inside breaking ball to the opposite-handed hitter. A lot of time to see the spin and get the hands inside to hammer it like that. And now the right fielder, Philip Sykes.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Runner at second here and 1 away.
No, that's a ball.
With 1 out and first base open, I wonder if he'll get a pitch to hit. And swing and a miss. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down. Bebas. In plenty of time to first. And excellent defensive play prevents a run from scoring on that one.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Next to hit for the Red Sox, Max Ferguson. Hit into a double play the first time around. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. Wallops this one out towards right center. And that's an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in on the play. It was pretty clear off the bat that he was going to get extra bases out of that one. The automatic double just made it a formality. Nice job to bring home the run, too. So up next, Carson Seamus rolled out to second in the first AB. Foul ball there. Runner at second with 2 down. Strike 2.
0-2.
He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance.
That's 3.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and limits the damage. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Moving on to the 5th. Worcester ahead in this game, 2-1. We're ready for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, number 3.
Alexander Vargas.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Bunts, but that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And misses inside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's inside. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Right now, he's struggling to throw something by the batter. At the plate, that's got to be a confidence boost. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one is foul. We'll see another. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Rafael Flores. Caught looking the first time up. Fly ball, right field. Anthony on the way over. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Everson Pereira.
Here's the center fielder, Everson Pereira, 1 for 2. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs.
That's a ball.
That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. 2 outs, bases empty. Oh, that got the batter pretty flush.
Thank you, mate.
Here's the third baseman, Pablo Reyes.
Pablo Reyes.
Hey! 0-1.
We're in the top of the 5th inning. Tying run is at first. Throw over to the bag and back in there. Close, doesn't get the call.
1-1.
And the count 1-2. Herrera leads off of first with 2 away. Just
No,
off the
that's
inside
a ball.
corner. What a take with 2 strikes. On the ground to short. Grissom. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 runner left on base. The score remains 2-1. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Red Sox batting.
Red Sox, the catcher, play. Save ball.
This one is in big. It's 0-1. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. Fastball for a strike. Fights it off, we'll see another. 0-2, here's the pitch. Just missed. Gets a piece, stays alive. Struck out looking. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Stepping to the plate for
Now
Worcester,
batting,
Christian
the second
Campbell.
baseman, Christian Campbell.
That's a little bit low. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Matzek, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brewer getting loose as well. 1 out and the base is empty.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Fly ball left field. And now 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in now for the Red Sox, Vaughn Grissom.
Grissom.
Out in front with the swing. That's strike 1. At a certain
No ball.
point, you
1
have
strike.
to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Alex Pinellas now at the plate.
Oh.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
Huh. 1-1.
Right down the chute. And the count, 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strike.
Two-two pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball 3.
In the dirt, but
3
blocked.
and 2.
Throw to second, safe. He's into scoring position with 2 out on a wild pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of the 5th. And ball 4,
Take your base.
2 aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. JT Brubaker gives way. Just never found a groove, wasn't really able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot. Tyler Matzek has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. And next, the cleanup hitter, Tyler Miller.
That's the ball.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
One ball,
Gotta
one
stay
strike.
back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Comes up empty, strike 2. That's a pitch he's got a
One
lot
ball,
of confidence
two
in.
strikes.
So much so that he'll throw it 3, maybe 4 straight times if hitters aren't laying off it. Next
Whoa.
offering is down low. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's got a chance. Snags it on the warning track. 2 left on base, but they still lead it 2-1. On to the top half of inning number 6. And now, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
Swing and a foul straight back. Strike 2. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Austin Adams getting ready to go. Guerrero, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. It's a hit by pitch, and the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Grant Richardson.
Grant Richardson.
And he takes a strike, just shaved the edge. And that's outside. The Rail Riders with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. 1-1 pitch fouled away. Way upstairs. Got him. One gone now in the top of the 6th. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Cutter Crawford is done. Great performance on the mound in this one. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Matt Moore. Among his weapons is an outstanding curveball. Don't be surprised to see him go to it in big situations. So digging in, Elijah Dunham. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field liner. Rolls away a little bit, and the runner will hold. The Rail Riders, with the tying run aboard at first. Little chopper rolls foul. And the 1-1. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. That's a great swing he put on that pitch. Stepped through it and smacked it hard the other way through the infield. That's a good advanced approach. And now a chance to tie the game up, making this a crucial at bat. So up next, Dominic Smith. Fouled off, he was late. One out, runners at first and second. Called strike right there. That one misses. Now 1-2. And that's outside. Got the batter swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's the second baseman, Jordi Vivas.
Jordi Vivas.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Fouled off left side. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. Excellent take. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. We'll move on to the bottom of the sixth. And now it's going to be Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
Ball one too far inside. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Efros appears to be getting loose. One and 0, and the pitch. On the ground to third. The throw to first. Leadoff batter retired in the sixth.
Now batting, the right fielder, MILB.
Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Philip Sykes. And that one fouled off. There's a strike. What confidence to go back-to-back with those sliders. And now the hitter's in an 0-2 count without a clue what's coming next. Next
Ball.
Pitch inside. Ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout. And now the DH, Max Ferguson.
Ferguson.
Nope, ball 1.
On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 6 full innings. The Woo Sox out in front, 2-1. A new arm into the game, the righty, Austin Adams, trying to protect this lead.
Austin Adams.
The shortstop digs in now.
Scranton, Worcester. The shortstop, Alexander Vargas.
On the inside corner for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch is in the dirt. Swings and misses. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting.
Next to bat for the Rail Riders, Rafael Flores.
That's a ball.
The Rail Riders trailing by 1. Here in the top half of the 7th.
Hey.
And 1-2. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 away now to start the 7th. And this is the kind of work the manager was hoping for, calling him out of the bullpen to start this inning. Those 2 straight Ks really build confidence for the whole team that they can hold this lead. Stepping to the plate for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, Everson Pereira. Fly ball down the line. Sykes should have this one. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. Time to stretch. The Woo Sox lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th,
Number
Scott
57.
Efros.
Scott Efros.
That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side.
That's a ball.
One-0 pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's a ball. 2-1.
Two-one pitch coming. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
2-2.
Two and two now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Blake Sable getting ready to hit.
The catcher, Blake Sable.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
A little out front there, swings through it.
No ball. 2 straight.
That
No.
one inside. And the count is 1-2. Pitch
Two
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Next
Ball
one
three.
is off the plate. And that's ball
Okay.
3. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there, able to take the walk.
Now batting, second
Christian
baseman,
Campbell will hit next.
Campbell.
Yeah. No ball. 1 strike.
1-run game, 1 on and 1 out. Fouled off down the right side. That
Ball.
misses, and that's ball 1.
1-2.
Line drive. And that's a base hit into left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. So digging in, Vaughn Grissom. On the ground, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Out! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for him. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. 8th inning coming up next. Worcester with the lead, 2-1.
Now,
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Luis Guerrero. He can really bring the heat.
Guerrero.
Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Stepping in, Pablo Reyes. 1 for 3.
Reyes.
Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Zach Kelly, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Foul ball there. Next offering is
That's away.
outside. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Next pitch is downstairs. That's down and away.
3 strikes.
That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
The batter, the
And now the
baseman,
first baseman, Ben Rice.
Right.
Ball 1 there. Good job to let the low one go there. That's off the mark. And now 2-0. The Rail Riders with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. That one's in there, and it's 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. Grant Richardson, waiting for a turn at the plate. And that's in for a strike. The Rail Riders with the tying run aboard at first. That one smashed to left field. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. Great bat control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. Shot to tie this one up and maybe extend the ball game here. And now the right fielder, Grant Richardson. And that drops in for a strike. And the tying run at second. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. Oh, and 2 now. It's ball 1.
2 straight.
Checks the swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Next offering is upstairs. Such a difficult pitch to lay off of. Elijah Dunham in the on-deck circle. Struck the batter out looking. And that is a big first out. That is a critical call right there. And the pitcher is fully aware he got lucky. That umpire knows there will be some commentary coming his way from the dugout after that called third strike. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. Luis Guerrero won't go any further, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with the new pitcher after this. They turn things over to the southpaw, Sean Newcomb. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff, including a great curveball. Now the left fielder, Elijah Dunham. That clips the corner. Here comes the 0-1. With 2 straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Lefty's still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen.
1 and 2.
That one misses. 2 and 2. Fly ball to left, down the line. 2 down. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Smith. That one's in there, 0-1. Late swing fouled to the left. 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And that one gets by the catcher. And now a single could score 2. That wild pitch looms very large now with the potential tying run at third and the possible go-ahead run at second. A base hit could turn their deficit into a lead. Way high there. Jordi Bibas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now the payoff pitch. This one in the air to right. Sykes on the move to the alley. Pulls it down. Inning over. That might be a crucial missed opportunity. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jeff Hartley.
Jeff Hartley.
Three, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Alex Pinellas. That one in there across the letters.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Puts this one in the air down the line. There's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler.
And now, Tyler Miller. Action in the pen now. One out and the base is empty. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right side. Nice grab. Throw from the knees. Safe at first. That started out looking like a highlight reel play. He made a great diving stop, but he failed to get set up properly, and the throw was inaccurate. Man on at first, Roman Anthony, the next to hit. That's towards center. Herrera. Out number 2.
The right fielder, number 34. And left.
Next to hit for the Red Sox, Philip Sykes.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Chases that one, darting out of the zone.
0-2.
Miller leading off first with 2 away. Gets him swinging. 1 runner left aboard. They lead it 2-1.
Now,
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Zach
Number
Kelly.
76.
With this being a save opportunity, not much of a surprise that they're turning to the closer here. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Here's the second baseman, Jordi Bibas. And that's
Ball
off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Nice job to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call. And that one fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Now a fly ball to right center. And a quick out, number one.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop,
He's 2 outs away. Coming up to the dish for Scranton Wilkes-Barre, number 3. That one inside. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Next one's fouled back. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Battling here, fouls it away. Line drive, base hit down the line. And that puts the tying run on base. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind but held tough and got the hit. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Here's the catcher, Rafael Flores. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Next one's popped in the air into right, Sykes. And there are 2 down.
Now batter, the 7th fielder, Everson Pereira.
So it's their last chance of the ball game. And there's a strike. Some serious velocity coming out of the pen, clearly. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Kelly is just 1 strike away.
1 and 2.
That one not close. Strike 3, got him swinging, and that's the ball game. The Red Sox strand the tying run on base to win it. And your final score here today, 2-1. So they hang on to win it by a run. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Minor League Baseball from the AA level coming up. It's the Frisco Rough Riders taking on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
And now,
Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away.
Natural.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, Beck Way. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. Stepping in, Cameron Cawley. And this one off and run.
0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 0-1. Comes up empty, strike 2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Pitch is in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Kellen Strong.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball there. One pitch now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that catches the low inside corner. Good heater. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Quick start this evening. 2 out in the top of the first. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for him in this one. And here's the first baseman, Abimelech Ortiz.
1-0.
Ortiz gets the start at first, batting third today, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Not even close there. Ball 2.
Hup. 2-1. Ball 3. 3-1.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Okay.
Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Foul will see another payoff pitch. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. Welcome back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Josh Steffen. He's got 4 pitches to choose from on the mound, and we'll see how he mixes and matches as the game goes on. If he can get through the lineup the first time using just 2, maybe 3 of them, he'll have a better chance to work deep into this one and hold something back for later. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Brady McConnell. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1 offering. That's a little bit low. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Slider ran away for strike 3 there.
Batting second.
Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Peyton Wilson. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. This pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Here's the left fielder, Diego Hernandez.
Strike! Woo!
Two outs and nobody aboard. Late swing, fouled to the left. Off to a great start on the mound. It could be a tough game for this lineup. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. Top half of the second from Springdale, Arkansas. Fouled off left side. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle and handles that one. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Not an easy play, but I think he had some trouble with the transfer. That might have cost him the out. Tough break for the defense. And now, Caber Rodriguez. Late on that fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. Now up, Yossi Galan. That one misses. And it's 1-0. Runner at first, 1 away. Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball. And the count 1-2. Got the batter swinging. Back-to-back Ks. And now the DH, Marcus Smith. Rolls away a little bit. The pitch. He hits a fly to center. It's pretty deep. And that's the end of the inning. They strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Cale Emshoff. Puts this one in the air down the line. Makes the grab, one away.
That is good. The right fielder,
River Town, the next to hit.
Now.
Ball one.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Here comes the 1-1. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Next is the designated hitter, Spencer Nivens. Clips the outside corner. Strike one.
0-1.
No score here in the second inning. Throw over to the bag and back in there. This one's smoked out to left. And now 2 down.
That is 7. The third baseman, Trevor Werner.
Here's the third baseman, Trevor Werner. Gets the call, and that is strike one. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. He was all over that one. Might have wanted a more launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the ground. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Digging in for the Naturals, Austin Charles. That one finds the zone, 0-1. Town over at second. Werner on at first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. And here's the 0-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that ends the inning. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. We move on to the third inning. Digging in for the Rough Riders, Jax Biggers. This one is in there, and that's strike
No
one.
ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball, right side, Wilson. And now 1 out.
The catcher, number 28, Tucker Mitchell.
The catcher will hit next.
Up.
Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of
0-1.
strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through it. 1 out
3-2.
and the base is empty. Set down on strikes. First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the order here. Next to hit for the Rough Riders, Cameron Cawley. Struck out swinging the first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe going to have to fight 1 or 2 off. Ball 1 there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. We're here in the top half of the 3rd. 2 down and nobody aboard. Fights it off. We'll see another. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd. We're all tied, 0-0. All set for the bottom of the 3rd. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Brian O'Keefe.
Strike. No ball, 1 strike. One and 1. No, that's a ball.
Bottom of the zone, called strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, so he stays alive. 2-2 now. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. And now the center fielder, Brady McConnell. Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strike.
Foul ball left side, at least 1 more pitch. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Next up for the Naturals, Peyton Wilson. Struck out swinging the first time. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
Oh.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that one fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Back-to-back Ks. So digging in, Diego Hernandez struck out swinging in the first AB.
Hernandez.
Now 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Lifted in the air to left. Galan. That ends the inning. They leave one runner on base. On to the fourth frame, still scoreless. Top of the fourth inning with the Rough Riders at the dish.
The center fielder, number 2, Kellen Strong.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Close, but ruled a ball. That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. 2-2 and the pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. On the ground, Werner. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Abimelech Ortiz.
Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Abimelech Ortiz. Went down on strikes the first time through. It's been a good outing so far on the hill, but he's not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. If he doesn't get a little more efficient, things could go south. Chases the changeup in the dirt. He is cruising out there on the mound right now. With 7 straight set down, he's in complete control. Goes down looking for the strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the fourth. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Aaron Zavala digs in now. Reached on an infield single the first time. That one in for a strike. 0-1. Zavala, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2021. 2 outs, bases empty.
Nope, that's off the plate.
That's in there. 1-2 now. Left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still no score. Welcome back. The Naturals at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Some vegetarian-friendly fare here in Arkansas with a local favorite sandwich available at the concession stand. If you like spinach, mushrooms, and cheese, you'll want to check it out. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a tapper. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. It looks like a line drive in the box score tomorrow morning, even though it was soft contact. He put it in play and really moved up the line to get the infield single on the swinging bunt. Digging in for the Naturals, Rivertown. One on with nobody out, a double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. Line drive, and that's a fair ball! Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Spencer Nivens, 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. Emshoff on second, Town at first with no outs. That pitch gets the inside corner, 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Now batting,
the third baseman, Trevor Werner. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
Good job to let the low one go there.
1 ball, no strike.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strike.
In the air to center. 2 down. Austin Charles now at the plate, caught looking the first time up. Now this is lifted to center. Strom coming on, grabs it on the run. Inning over. They strand a pair. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. We're ready for the 5th inning. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Caber Rodriguez.
That's a ball.
Runner on base to start the inning. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and I don't think that one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say, he's been terrific with his command in this one. Now the left fielder, Yossi Galan. First at bat was a strikeout. Fouled off left side.
That's a ball.
Fouled off down the right side. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Gets a piece there, will do it again. And again on 1 and 2. Way high. Chopped on the ground. safe.
He's good.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcus.
Go-ahead run on base. Digging in for the Rough Riders, Marcus Smith. This could be a big moment in this game. A hit swings it toward the offense, but failing to capitalize gives a lot of momentum back to the pitcher. On 0-1, the delivery. Fouled off. He was late. Oh and 2, and the delivery. On the ground to third, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Next to hit for the Rough Riders, Jax Biggers. Rolled out to second in the first AB. Late swing, fouled to the left. The Rough Riders, hoping to get on the board first. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Changeup on the corner at the knees, and the strike zone swells in size. Fouled off at the plate, they'll do it again. Fly ball, right field. Town on the move. Brings it in for the out. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. And we still have no score. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Naturals back.
West Arkansas, the catcher, Ryan O'Keefe.
First offering misses the mark.
Two balls, no strike.
That one misses. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. And there's a breaking ball that drops in. Foul ball there. Here's a pop-up. The catcher settles underneath it. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 5, Brady McConnell.
Here's the center fielder, Brady McConnell.
Ball.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Pitch misses. Ball 2. Slider misses away.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Now batting, second
And now
baseman,
it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Peyton Wilson. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one hooked foul. 2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the 5th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. It's ball one.
1 and 2.
Right now, he's struggling to throw something by the batter. At the plate, that's got to be a confidence boost for him, making contact and frustrating this arm. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. Sixth inning coming up, still nothing on the scoreboard. Top of the sixth, and here's the catcher, number 28.
Tucker Mitchell.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Late with the swing there. Activity in the bullpen. Brandon Johnson up and loosening in the pen. Cox, the left-hander, also throwing. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Try to get him chasing on the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Everything came together on that swing. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Here's the second baseman, Cameron Cawley. That's in there. That's strike one. Swings through it. Go ahead, run at first. Nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Just misses. Ball one. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. On the ground. Could be two. There's one. Out. To first. Double play. Nicely done. That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Kellen Strong.
Huh. 0-1.
Two outs and nobody aboard. Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. In the dirt. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 2-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Struck the batter out without a swing. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So another good inning on the mound. 6 shutout innings so far. No score. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Diego Hernandez.
Diego Hernandez.
In the air to left. Flashes the leather on the running catch.
Now back, first baseman,
Cale Emshoff getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. That's a slider for a strike. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there.
One
Gerardo
ball,
Carrillo
1 strike.
up and throwing. Clark warming up as well. The 1-1 offering.
Up. 1 ball.
1
2
out
strike.
and the base is empty. Struck out looking. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. A lot of hitters will look out over the plate to the outer half with 2 strikes, and they're less able to react on a good fastball in. That might explain the batter taking strike 3 called here. Town, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
I'm sure he wanted a fastball there, but you can't be swinging at ones that are that high. Might be time to tighten it up.
0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Upstairs. Try to get him
That's a ball.
chasing on the changeup. Two-two pitch. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Swings and misses. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. We're through 6 full innings. No score. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Austin Cox. Manager playing the percentages here by bringing in the lefty arm against a left-handed batter. Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Abimelec Ortiz.
Abimelec Ortiz.
Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. That's a strikeout looking. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the 3rd one. Pretty quick AB.
Aaron Zavala.
Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Zavala.
Up.
Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Smooth swing on that pitch. He connected out front and rattled it into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. Here's the 3rd baseman, Keber Rodriguez. That one hit to right. Town on the run towards the line. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yossi Galan.
Digging in for the Rough Riders, Yossi Galan. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 away, the possible go-ahead run at first. Late on that fastball. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. Strike 2. The hitter's probably feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then he went outside. Good job mixing locations. Grounder to third. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. One hit, one left. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. And we still have no score.
Now pitching for
We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Gerardo Carrillo. So digging in, Spencer Nivens.
West Arkansas, the designated hitter, Spencer Nivens.
Nope, ball one.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Not
Two
even
balls,
close
one strike.
there. Up the middle, Biggers whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Trevor Werner, the next to hit.
Ball, high. Strike one. Ball two.
Uh-oh, that got the hitter. The potential winning run is aboard. Austin Charles will hit next.
The shortstop, Austin Charles.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
No ball, one strike.
And
One
that's
ball,
in the
one
dirt.
strike.
One away, tie game, potential go-ahead run at first. Nice stop. There's one. And that's two.
Yep, he's out.
Good pitch. Good fielding once the ball was in play. All around, nice job. 4-6-3, inning-ending double play. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Marcus Smith. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. Evan Sisk preparing to come on if needed. Wallace also getting ready. Oh, 1 now.
Nope, that's inside.
Late on that fastball.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a K. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. So up next, Jax Biggers. A little surprising they don't go for a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup. And that's a little high. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Fouled off. He was late. And the 1-1. To third, Werner. Fires over to first. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The catcher, number 28, Tucker Mitchell.
Next to hit for the Rough Riders, number 28. Late swing, fouled it off. In the air to the right. And that is out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. No score. Bottom of the 8th. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Brian O'Keefe.
O'Keefe.
Liner to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. I know the lineout is disappointing, but the contact was great. A little more luck, they would have had the go-ahead run aboard. And now the center fielder, Brady McConnell, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. 3 Ks already for him in this one, but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Comes up empty, strike 2.
0-2.
And a base hit into right center field. So 1 on now with 1 away. He's been striking out a lot in this one, so I'm sure it felt good to get that hit. That's a swing I'm sure he'll want to come back to in the video room and try to replicate consistently. Great rip to the opposite field for a hit. Next up for the Naturals, Peyton Wilson. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts so far.
That's a ball.
One away, tie game, and the go-ahead run at first. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they get out of this jam. A new pitcher in the game, Evan Sisk.
Number 47. Evan.
We head back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Cameron Cawley, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout.
Yes.
And he grounds this back up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th.
The center fielder, number 2, Kellen Strong.
Coming up next to the dish for Frisco, Kellen Strong. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-2. Activity in the bullpen. Brandon Johnson getting loose out there. And here's the 0-2.
1-2.
Got ahead 0-2, but that one wasn't close. Not much chance the batter's going to offer. 1 out and the base is empty. That one ripped into right center. It one-hops off the wall. Might be trouble. Into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. That was a great swing he put on that pitch. As soon as that one left off the bat, he had extra bases on his mind. And with the ball going to the opposite field, he had a great view of the play, so he made the right call and hustled for the double. This next at bat is going to be critical. Digging in for the Rough Riders, Abimelech Ortiz. And that's outside.
1-0.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here in the top of the ninth. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's 2 straight breaking pitches away that he's thrown. He seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. Two-one pitch. Bash down the right side, but foul. I know he wants that one back, just out in front of that hanging changeup. Runner edging away at second base. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And a fine job keeping it close right there. The home crowd really fired up after that strikeout, and now they've got a chance to strand the go-ahead run in scoring position. Big spot. And now the right fielder, Aaron Zavala. And that drops in for a strike. The 0-1 offering. Foul ball there. Man at second with 2 down. And now 1-2. On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. And a curve misses outside. Runner at second with 2 down.
Ball 3. 3 balls.
Caber Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now the payoff pitch. And there's a hit. Runner around third. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single. And in the ninth, they take the lead.
Rodriguez.
Two outs, runner on first base. Stepping to the plate now for Frisco, Caber Rodriguez. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. On the ground, right side, Wilson. Play made, that ends the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0.
Now pitching for
We're back,
Worcester.
and on the mound is the closer, Luis Curvelo. On to try and lock this thing up.
Curvelo.
Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Digging in for the Naturals, Diego Hernandez.
Hernandez.
just
No,
off the
that's a
inside
ball.
edge. Nice job to lay off the
One ball.
fastball
Okay.
inside. He made the right call. This one lifted to center field. Strom gets under it. One away. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. He's 2 outs away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Cale Emshoff, 1 for 3. Swing, high fly down the right field line. And there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 14.
Now it's the right fielder, Rivertown. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. First pitch misses, ball 1. Fouled off to the right. Sky to left, and this should do it. The catch is made to end it. One nothing the final. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are. Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. Some AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League on tap for you. It's the Salt Lake Bees and the Tacoma Rainiers. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway here. And today's starting pitcher, Emerson Hancock. Should be interesting to see how he mixes in that sinker in this one. It's not his bread and butter pitch, but he's got a decent amount of confidence in it. The key is going to be getting enough vertical movement on it, because a sinker that flattens out often turns into a meatball. I'm sure he'll have to throw it enough to have some feel for it, but he might want to keep it in reserve for the moments he really needs a ground ball. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Stepping to the plate for Salt Lake, Scott Kingery. And there's a breaking ball that drops in.
0-1.
Now. And that gets to the top of the zone for a strike. With two straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. And misses inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first 2 batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one. Ryan Noda, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two outs, bases empty. Just missed.
2-0.
And a base hit up the middle. Gets on base and keeps it going. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smoked that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Next to hit, Tucker Flint.
Hey.
Noda leads off of first with 2 away.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. That's a terrific backdoor slider. He made the right call not to swing. It's tough to do much with that. That one fouled off. Two now. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. Goes airborne to make the catch. Terrific catch to end the inning. Absolutely fearless. Saw the wall, didn't back down, held onto the ball. Welcome back. And towing the slab here, Samuel Aldegari. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Miles Mastroboni. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball one.
That was well spotted, but he couldn't get the call from the plate umpire. But he's handling it well, and he might get that call later. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Batting second, the first baseman,
Tyler Locklear now at the plate. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Comes up empty, strike two. Runner at first, nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Here it comes. That misses. And that's ball one. Gets a piece, stays alive. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. 1-2 now. And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runs the high heat past him for the strikeout.
Batting third, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Harry Ford. Ford measures 5'10", batting third today, a former first rounder back in 2021. Snap throw to first, dives back in safely. Runner at first, one away. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Can't come up with it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Cade Marlowe.
And here at the plate, Cade Marlowe. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Next pitch, in for a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Now here's the 0-2. Good eye there. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable.
That's a ball.
That one misses. 3-2 now. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here's the relay to the plate. The tag. Safe. And they've taken the lead. 1-0. Everything came together for them there. With the runner going on the pitch, we knew they'd have a great shot at scoring on a base hit. Nice job to knock that one into the outfield, and a great job by the runner to turn on the jets and cross the plate. 2 away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Spencer Packard.
Huh! 0-1.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. Pitcher can't dwell on what's already happened. Got to focus on this next pitch and try to stem the bleeding. Next one misses. Ball 1. What a take with 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Sliced the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting 6, the designated hitter,
Rowdy Tellez digs in now. This one is labeled. And it is gone. Leaves the yard to right. A 3-run home run. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Bases are empty with 2 away. Samad Taylor will hit next. And there's a fly ball deep to right. He's got it! What a catch for out number 3. Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit. Top half of the second from Tacoma. The batter now, J.D. Davis. He swings and fouls one off. Down 0-2, swings through it. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Swings through it. Collects, fires to first. Out. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 6.
So up next, Anthony Rendon. Ground ball to the right side, but that rolls foul. The 0-1. Soft contact in the air and foul ball. In the dirt.
1-2.
That fastball wasn't close on 0-2. Might be trying to speed him up at the plate before going to the off speed. 1-2 offering. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Grounder left side. That's the second out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 9, David Calabrese.
Next up for the Bees, David Calabrese. Might be expecting a bunt here with the third baseman playing in just on the edge of the grass. Trying to bunt for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Bryce.
I love the hustle he showed on that bunt single. Dropped it down the third base line and just focused on running through the bag at first. Man on at first, and now the center fielder, Bryce Teodosio. Pickoff throw. Calabrese back on a dive. On 0-1, the delivery. Late swing, fouled it off. And that's outside. Good eye on that pitch. Calabrese, the runner at first with 2 out. Swings through it for the strikeout. And that's that. 1 runner left aboard on the short end of a 4-0 score line. Bottom of the inning, digging in for the Rainiers, Ben Williamson. Aldegari trying to bounce back after a bumpy first inning.
Ball, no.
Late on that fastball.
1-1.
Runner on base to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Cole.
Next to hit, Cole Young. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Curveball drops in for a strike. Just took too long to recognize that one was going to land in the zone. Great work with that big bender.
Ball 2.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
Ball.
Missed inside. Ball 3.
3-1.
And it's strike 2.
Full count.
Three balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Payoff pitch. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Batting order turns over. Next up for the Rainiers, Miles Mastrobuoni. 1-for-1 led off the bottom of the first with a single. Rolled to short, could be two. Quickly to second for one. To first, double play, nicely done. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Tyler Locklear.
No.
Here comes the 1-0. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. So a runner aboard. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Harry Ford.
Ball. No.
And another ball. 1 run in the inning so far. Bottom half of the second inning.
Hurt.
Two-one pitch upcoming. Right through there for a strike.
2-2.
Two-two now. Got him.
Hurt.
A controversial called third strike to end the inning. All set for the start of this inning. And now the switch-hitting catcher, Gustavo Campero. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a ground ball to first. Takes it to first for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Christian Moore.
The lineup flips over. Digging in for the Bees, number 94. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
No ball.
Out on the mound,
One
he's
strike.
been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider misses away. Pop-up foul on the right side. Locklear has this one sized up. And 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Scott Kingery.
So digging in, Scott Kingery. Struck out swinging the first time. Clips the corner. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. On the ground to third, Williamson. Tosses to first.
He's
out
out.
with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. Tacoma with the lead, 5-0. All set for the bottom of the third, and now the right fielder, Cade Marlowe.
Marlowe.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. It feels like he's entering make-or-break territory here. If he doesn't turn this start around, he won't last much longer. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt. 3-2 now.
Full count.
That one is foul. We'll see another. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. And that is a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. After 3 straight fouls, he has to feel like he's getting closer to squaring one up. On the ground, right side. And steps on the bag for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Spencer Packard.
Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Spencer Packard. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. That clips the corner. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and now he can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. Next offering misses way outside. And that just misses. 13 pitches thrown already this inning, and just the second batter he's faced. They are really putting him through his paces. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Grounds this one to the right side. Steps on the bag.
Out.
2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the
The
third.
batter, number 44, designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
Digging in for the Rainiers, Rowdy Tellez. He's already homered in this ballgame. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Movement in the bullpen. Victor Medeiros appears to be getting loose. Anderson getting cranked up as well. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That clips the corner. Grounds this one up the middle. Gloves it. That's the third out.
That's an out.
Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. 3 innings in the books in this one. Tacoma ahead in this game, 5-0. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you don't want those things, call someone else. Welcome back to Tacoma. We're in the top of the 4th inning.
0-1.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away.
1 strike.
And the count 1-2. Fly ball very deep to right field. This one has a chance. Snags it on the warning track. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Stepping to the plate for Salt Lake, Tucker Flint.
Yep. No balls. 1 strike.
Skies it out towards left center. Going back pretty deep. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter. J.D.
Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, J.D. Davis. 0 for 1. Davis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. 2 outs, bases empty. He's been working the whole zone well, but that high fastball really stands out because of how well he's placing it. The hitters have their work cut out for them. Next one's fouled back. The Rainiers ahead by 5. Top half of the 4th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Just missed. Tremendous battle by the hitter here. I'm impressed with the way he's approaching this AB. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Still a full count after the foul ball. On the ground to short. Young. There with plenty of time.
He's out.
Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Rainiers out in front, 5-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Salt
back,
Lake.
and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Victor Medeiros. Plenty of game left as the starter didn't last all that long. Coming in from the bullpen, he knows his team is counting on him to eat some innings and put them in a position to stay in this game. Now, Samad Taylor, positively robbed of a base hit the last time up. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And a curve misses outside. And the count 1-2. Battling here, fouls it away. To third. Can't field it cleanly. No throw. And they come away without an out. Runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Ben Williamson.
No. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2.
With a sinker in the arsenal, I wouldn't expect him to throw many more high fastballs. That's not one of his primary locations. Much more likely to work around the knees. Tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. Went around, ruled a swing. Taylor on at first with nobody out. on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider ran away for strike 3 there.
Now batting.
Next up for the Rainiers, Cole Young. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses, and that is ball 1. Fouled off to the right. Runner on the go. Little chopper rolls foul.
Two.
Rolls away a little bit. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Miles.
Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Miles Mastrobuoni. 1 for 2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Rendon should have this one. That's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Tyler.
And now the first baseman, Tyler Locklear. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Fouled off. He was late. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Swing went right over top of the curveball. 2 runners left on base, but they hold a 5-0 lead. On to the next inning. Here's the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Puts this one in the air down the line. Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Now batting, left fielder David Calabrese.
Here's the left fielder, David Calabrese. Might be expecting a bunt here with the third baseman playing in just on the edge of the grass.
No, outside.
1 out and the base is empty. Looper into right field. Fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. The throw in at second with a 1-out double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Next up for the Bees, Bryce Teodosio. Struck out swinging the first time. In the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch.
Now batting, catcher Gustavo Campero.
Here's the catcher, Gustavo Campero. Grounded out the first time up. That one pushed to the left and foul. In there at the knees. And a swing and a miss. That is out number 3. 1 runner left on base. It's a 5-0 game. back here at the ballpark. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to have you with me. And set to get us started in the bottom of the fifth, Harry Ford.
Inside. Ball 2. Ha! 2-1.
Grounder to first. Noda. Steps on first for the out. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. And now it's going to be Cade Marlowe. 1 for 2, had an RBI knock back in the first.
Ball.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Looked like he misread that one out of the pitcher's hand. He pulled the trigger pretty late. I'm sure he wants another crack at it. Lays down a bunt. He's in there. That was some smooth bunting ability he showed there. Perfect bat angle, dropped the ball down in a great spot, and easily into first on the bunt single. One gone and a runner on at first. Now the left fielder, Spencer Packard, singled and scored back in the first. 1 for 2 so far. Ground ball right side. Noda to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. 5 innings down. The Rainiers lead it 5-0. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Digging in for the Bees, the second baseman, number 94. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Wallops this one out towards right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Everything came together on that swing. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Stepping to the plate for Salt Lake, Scott Kingery. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 offering. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Makes the grab. Tags up from second, heads to third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Noda.
Next up, Ryan Noda. Out towards left center. Makes the play. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. It's 5-1. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, Tucker Flint. That's in for a strike. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. Late swing, fouled to the left. Two outs and nobody aboard. Ball one there.
1-2.
Gets him swinging. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, and 8 hitters due in the bottom of the 6th. Tacoma with the lead, 5-1. We're in the bottom of the 6th, and now the DH, Rowdy Tellez. That one skips in the dirt. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Connor Brogdon getting ready to go. Caceres, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Bash down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Now the 1-2 pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 1-2 offering. Struck out swinging. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Digging in for the Rainiers, Simon Taylor.
Ball. Ay.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
2-2.
Set down on strikes. Back-to-back Ks. So up next,
Now
Ben Williamson.
Third baseman, Ben Williamson.
Inside.
Next pitch, in for a strike. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. Swings through it for the K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We're through 6 full innings. The Rainiers out front, 5-1.
Now pitching.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Trevor
Number
Gott,
17.
will get to work on holding this lead.
Trevor Gott.
J.D. Davis getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter, J.D. Davis.
Yeah.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just
Ball,
misses
no.
with that one. Gets a piece, stays alive. And 1-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Rendon.
Ball 1.
Action in the pen down there. The lefty and a righty both getting ready to come on if needed. Rainiers, up by 4, here in the top half of the 7th. High fly ball towards left center. It's pretty far back. Makes the grab for the second out.
The left fielder, number 9, David Calabrese.
Here's the left fielder, David Calabrese. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Oh, and 2 now. Ground ball to third, Williamson. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Tacoma ahead in this game, 5-1. Bottom of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Cole Young.
Cole Young.
There's a strike.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One pitch fouled away. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag at first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Miles Mastroboni.
Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Miles Mastroboni. 1 for 3.
No, down. No. 2 balls, no strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Kingery on the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Locklear.
And here's the first baseman, Tyler Locklear. And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now. It's a comebacker to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8th inning coming up next. The Rainiers lead it, 5-1. We're in the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
Bryce Teodosio.
That's a ball.
Now 2-0, that one missing below the knees. And that's outside. That one misses. It's a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
Digging in for the Bees, Gustavo Campero. They're running out of opportunities in this one, so with the leadoff man aboard, they need to make sure they capitalize on this chance. Foul ball there. Runner at first, nobody out. and a miss. That's a K. Nice job behind the dish.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian.
Next up for the Bees, number 94. That one not close. And it's 1-0. That one pushed foul. Runner at first, one away. So now 1-2. And that's off the inside edge. Double play ball to second. Flips it behind his back. There's one to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Man on at first. Now it's the shortstop, Scott Kingery. 0 for 3. A flyout, a ground out, and a strikeout.
D-Ride.
Out to short. Young. There with plenty of time. Inning over. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one runner stranded. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Tacoma with the lead, 5-1.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Connor Brogdon.
Connor Brogdon.
Three, 4, 5 hitters due up for the home squad. And here's the catcher, Harry Ford. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Way outside. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
And the count 1-2. It's a hit by pitch, and the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Next up for the Rainiers, Cade Marlowe.
Cade Marlowe.
And some cutting action, but misses down low. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Ford takes his lead at first with nobody out. And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Spencer Packard. Ball 1, too low.
1 ball, no strikes.
In the air to center, Teodosio drifts towards it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
So digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He's already gone yard in this game. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. The Rainiers trying to break this game open here in the bottom half of the eighth. Up and
Ball
in.
one.
Now 1-2. Lifted in the air to left. Calabrese drifting towards this one. And now 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Samad Taylor.
And now the center fielder, Samad Taylor. Pitch
Ball.
misses. And that's ball 1. There's a strike. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Pitch
No.
misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a well-located pitch on a 2-strike count. Savvy placement.
Full count.
This one's in the dirt. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. 2 runners left aboard. They're up 5-1.
Now pitching. for
We're back. It's the
Rainiers,
top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Pomeranz, charged with hanging on to this lead. And now the first
Leading off
baseman,
for
Ryan
Salt Lake,
Noda.
The first baseman, Ryan Noda.
Not
1-0.
close with that one. Ball 1.
That's down.
Check
Ball.
swing, that's a
No.
ball. They need runners, so he did the right thing to take until he got a strike. But now he has to find a way on base. Here comes the 3-1. Grounder up the middle. 1 gone.
Out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tucker Flint.
He's 2 outs away. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, Tucker Flint. That's in there. That's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. The left-hander appears to be getting ready. Swing lifted to left field. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, JD.
So down to their final out of this one. Late on that fastball.
No ball. One strike. Ball. Ball.
That's 2 straight breaking pitches
Two
away that
balls,
he's thrown.
one
He
strike.
seems to be avoiding challenging this hitter. 2 outs, bases empty. That one in there. 2-2. Just off the outside edge. I know it turned out to be a ball, but it very well could have been strike 3 to end the game. That would give you nightmares. Pomeranz is just 1 strike away. In the air to left. And that is a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely.
Ball 4,
Good plate
first
appearance
base.
there, able to take the walk. That's an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the
Now
walk.
batting, third
When you go
baseman,
that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top. So a man on. Anthony Rendon now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Hey.
Next
No.
pitch is outside. That backdoor breaker was awfully close. I think he may go to it again later in the AB. They're down to their final strike of the game. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one is inside. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. 5-1 is how this one ends. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon.